great question today. So, what is working capital? Just about every business has working capital. And what is working capital and how do you calculate it? And how do you know how to understand working capital so that when your new buyer understands that they have to have some kind of working capital that will carry them between invoicing clients and paying all your expenses. So, working capital is your revenue minus expenses. That is your working capital. Now, when you look at your business and you look at it month to month to month to month, and you look at all the money that's coming in, because most people bill and do a net 30. Very few people bill and get paid in advance. Mostly media companies. Maybe when you order something, supplies, services, you pay in advance, right? Because they can't deliver it until you pay in advance. But other businesses have a net 30. Now, working capital has a big influence on those people who have a net 30. And you have to understand and know your working capital. So you're starting the month of, let's say, January, February, March. So you're billing, March ended, so now it's April. You bill at the first of the month. They have a net 30 to pay. In between that, you have expenses, right? You have to pay for people, supplies, I don't know, programs, what have you. Because every month you have expenses. So what are those expenses? And what do they amount to so that the new owner understands what is the working capital so that they can continue the business? Okay? That's working capital. It's so important to understand and know your working capital. I just did it in the most dumbest, simplest way to explain it to you. In order to calculate working capital, and it depends on how big your business is and how much revenue you're generating, it could be very complicated to try to ascertain, okay? So, working capital, what is it and why do you need to know it? And why does your buyer need to know what the working capital is? Because, again, at the end of the day, they don't want to come into this business and maybe they paid you $500,000 or $1 million, and then they're like, whoa, no one told me I had to have 100,000 in working capital or 50,000 or 5,000, whatever the number might be, okay? No one told me I had to have that to carry me in between the invoicing and my expenses, okay? So working capital. Hey, I'm Kat Ramirez, CEO and founder of 10X Business Broker. If you are thinking about selling your business, reach out to me. We offer a free business valuation. You got this.